I didn't think he was ever going to stop, give me a shot.
Yeah, they were pretty much on the move, weren't they? Well, friends, we are out of the blind. We've got blood. He's come up along here, and he cut in right there, so we know.
And it has happened. It's third annual Blue Clayton Ron-De-Voux here at the Top Rail Cowboy Church.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
The early part of March. A cold front has come through. It is 30 degrees. There's a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing, alternately blowing some a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet, a little frozen rain. And I'm in a blind here on the Buck and Bass Ranch this afternoon. And Jeff and a friend of ours, Gary, who's shooting a Flintlock, they're on another part of the property. Sitting in this blind where not too very long ago I shot a real nice big black boar with a Raging Hunter and a 44 mag 240 grain XTP ammo, which from Hornady, of course, and topped with a Trigicon SRO sight that sighted in about 75 yards. Got two places here that are feed areas that I'm watching. One is about 100 yards to my left, which is that way, and one of them is just right out the window here where I am. Normally I like to really hunt on the ground, talking about sitting on the ground, but when I left home a week ago to attend the DSC Foundation board meeting in Dallas, it was in the 70s and 80s. Well, the temperature changed, and unfortunately I didn't bring the right amount of clothes with me. But Jeff very kindly lent me a camo jacket, and hopefully that'll be sufficient. It is really chilly, so hopefully the hogs will come out. I'm gonna sit back. It's cold. The hogs ought to be hungry. They know there's a cold night ahead, so Jeff has got these feeders set to go off at about 5 o'clock, and hopefully a big old boar comes in. That's really what I'm trying to shoot. Although if a good eating hog comes in, you can better believe I'm going to be shooting.
Welcome everybody to A Sportsman's Life. Dear friend Gary Abel's joining us again. Gary was with us about a month ago and hunting with his Flintlock, and Gary and I sat in this very same blind. We saw hogs at a nice little 8-point, but I think tonight's the night. So we're back again. Larry's over hunting the west side of the property with his pistol. Luke can't be with us tonight because he's getting set up for the Ron-De-Voux in Greenville, Texas tomorrow. So we'll all be there, and we'll bring that to you live as well. So we're looking forward to that. But a very brisk and chilly afternoon, huh, Gary?
It sure is. It's chilly.
It's right around freezing. We've had rain, heavy wind. It's just chilly. But we're going to sit back, relax here, and we've got just under an hour till the feeder goes off. I got a sneaking suspicion maybe we'll have some hogs in. I think they're going to be good and hungry with this cold weather moving in. So folks, stay tuned. A fun show coming here on Sportsman's Life. So Gary, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Glad to be here.
We gotta give him some time, don't you think?
Yeah. Better give him a little time.
Wow.
I didn't think he was ever gonna stop and give me a shot.
Yeah, they were pretty much on the move, weren't they?
Getting ready to leave. Looked like.
Well, yeah, 3 of them, 4 of them kind of came out to the road there and looked like they were trying to leave. I think our best bet's to sit here for
Yeah,
a
I
few
think
minutes.
sit a while.
Don't you think?
Yeah. He looked like he was hit pretty hard.
Yep. Well, that was cool, folks. Trying to run 2 cameras here, so. Mr. Gary Abels with the Flintlock. Fantastic. Buddy, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
There was a lot of hogs.
There's a bunch of them in there.
There's about 6 or 8.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to give it a few minutes, folks, and we'll come back to you live once we get out of the blind. So hold tight. We'll be back. Hog hunting with Mr. Gary Abels and a Flintlock. Congratulations. Good shot.
Thank you.
Let's just hope we find a hog.
Hope we find him.
All right, folks. We'll be back on the Sportsman's Life.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions.
Well, friends, we are out of the blind. We've got blood. He's come up along here, and he cut in right there, so we know right where he went. We've got a bunch of blood, so just a matter of looking for him. It's starting to get a little dark. He went right down that trail. Well, I think what we do is you lead the way. Let's walk in there and see what we can see, so stay tuned. Well, friends, we're losing light. We're losing light quick. We lost blood trail. I lost Gary. I don't know where he's at, but we're kind of doing a sweep. As you can see behind me, thick, very, very thick. He could be anywhere. I mean, there's such tall grass and palmettos and just brush in here so thick he could be laying anywhere. I know he was hit good. We saw it. You saw it right here on video, but wow. Well, I'm going to continue on. We've got probably another 10 minutes of daylight, and we're going to have to call it, but I have scoured this place, and I got to go find Gary to see where he's at. I have no idea where he's at even. Darn it. It happens sometimes, folks. You just, that's how it is. That's real world hunting. We thought we had him there, but it's not looking so good right now. But stay tuned. We'll come back here and give you a final update. So we'll be back shortly. Not only that, it is getting cold. The temperature is dropping. All right, I venture on. Good morning from the Buck and Bass Ranch, folks. Thanks for joining us here on this episode. We've had just an absolute blast. The Flintlock hunt with Gary Abels, our friend, and it turned out to be not so good, but it was a heck of a lot of fun. Larry and Gary and I have been spending the last, hour or so on a blood trail, and to no avail. We were not able to find that hog, so it's just a little bit hard to tell. You may have hit him high, we don't really know, but old Eagle Eye over here, he found blood.
We did find some blood, and we stayed on it for a while, and then just no doubt he's either going to be totally healthy to where it went in too high right above the lungs and below the spinal cord, or he's not going to make it. But I really suspect as far as he went, and also just the blood that we found, I think he's going to be just fine.
Sure
Yeah.
hope so.
Well, it's just a testament to how tough those animals really are. I mean, you can hit them just as hard as you can, and they'll get up and running, and they'll live to see another day. So
Sure. And he was stunned pretty good. He laid around for a while. We thought he was down, and then he got up and away he went.
All right, well, boys, we got a rendezvous to head to, so we're heading to Greenville, Texas, and we'll catch up with you there.
Yes, we will.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Air Force Air Guns, H3 Whitetail Solutions, Pyramid Air, Gear the Hunt, Skin 'em Right, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, Smoke and Tex, Sportsman's Connection, Striper Express, TRHP Outdoors, and Ultramatic Feeders. Conservation Today is brought to you by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com to find or sell your farm, ranch, or recreational property.
This is a perfect example on why you should be shed hunting this season, because you get to see which bucks made it and which bucks did not. I'm Braylee Houston with H3 Whitetail Solutions.
Hi everybody, this is Friendly with Friendly News, Friendly Radio. And you know what it is? It's Saturday the 12th. We've been talking about this for a while, even in church. And it has happened. It's third annual Lou Clayton Ron-De-Voux here at the Top Rail Cowboy Church campgrounds under the oaks, and I have both of them, and I say both of them. I've got Charlie Nasser, the pastor of Top Rail Cowboy Church, and a well-known individual that, we've been friends for quite a number of years, Lou Clayton. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, man. This is a very nice venue. Lots of people out here. And, just yesterday, the weather was bleak. I was afraid it would, deter a few people.
Right. Yeah.
But, man, this 12 acres is like filled up.
Charlie, tell us a little bit about what's going on right now.
Well, we got everything from chuck wagons to bling bling to baits and everything in between. We got hog calls, we got hog callers, hog trappers, hunters, we got fishermen, we got paparazzi jewelry, we got real estate, we have everything going on here. And like we talked about, Luke, it's just like, and somebody said, everybody's ready to get out. And this spring rendezvous, people are ready to get out. And even though we started off cold this morning, it's going to be beautiful out here and people are coming. So.
True. Honestly, I'd rather it be like this than 95 degrees. How about
Yes,
you?
sir.
Oh yeah, it makes
Yes,
those
sir.
campfires a little bit better.
We've got the coffee on the brewing here. Already had a lot of people come by for the coffee. So, yeah, it's
So how long is it going to last, Luke?
I think
Charlie?
we're going to be around here till about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Something like that.
Folks, it's Top Rail Cowboy Church. It's 262 Horseman's Road.
Right.
Put it in your little GPS and it'll bring you right here, because it's going to be a fun time right here at the Top Rail Cowboy Church campgrounds under the oaks.
We want to thank you for joining us here on this week's episode. Please join us right back here next week for another exciting adventure on A Sportsman's Life.